Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here in Fort Myers, Florida. I'm heading out to the Echo Global Farm to take an agroforestry course. It's a place I've wanted to visit for a really long time, and I'm really excited to check out what they've got going on there. They do all sorts of amazing work for the hungry around the world, for forestation efforts. They've got tons of seeds, tons of interesting plants, so this should be a really cool experience. So I'm walking to the welcome meeting right now. This place is really beautiful. I didn't get to see it last night. There's like edible plants all over the place, amazing trees. It's gonna be a fun week. Some of the avocados right here. These look like a different variety than the typical Florida ones that I saw elsewhere. The Florida ones were a lot bigger. I tend to like the smaller avocados better because I think the flavor's a little bit more rich. So it's day 2 before our first class of the day and doing a little walk around the site here just to show how extensive the plantings are. So for example, right here we have katuk, which is a perennial green that you can use for salads. You can eat raw. Very nutritious and just grows like a weed once you plant it. Got some bamboo used for timber. There's a pond out there that I was told to use. They basically have all the ducks in a cage we'll look at over the pond, and the duck manure causes algae blooms, which feeds the fish. So it's almost like a closed loop system out there. Right above us, mango tree loaded with fruit. There's mango trees all over the place. This is like a fruit lover's heaven. Can't get too deep in because I have to head back for the first class of the day, but we'll take a little longer stroll out here. This is supposed to be the wet, hot, humid lowlands. So we've got mulberries, lemongrass, cranberry hibiscus right there, which can be grown as an annual. In colder climates, it's kind of got a sorrel taste. Vetiver grass. Looks like some papaya. Growing rice, the system of rice intensification, using less water. Increase yields. I stay away from there. There's some weed whacking. Lots of bananas, many different types of bananas. It's a jackfruit. I think we might have walked by a giant jackfruit guava. Man, it's just loaded with edible, useful plants. There's also some invasives here, like air potato, which apparently they don't grow the edible air potato. There is an edible air potato variety that I grow. I think there's one that's even better suited for down here, but they just have the invasive toxic variety. I think I'll head back here. Got the Monstera fruit, Monstera deliciosa. Beautiful plant. Makes these fruits here. Actually, it's right behind. Kind of like light green color. You want to make sure that they're super ripe before eating them, or else it has like a broken glass mouthfeel Yeah, there's the flower stalks, and then they turn into fruit. Here are jackfruits. One was just harvested yesterday. So you can imagine there's a lot of weight on that branch up there. But it's a very productive tree. One of the largest fruits in the world. I think the largest fruit in the world. Pretty tasty. It's not my favorite fruit, but it's very, very good. And the seeds are edible too. So yeah, very magical place here. So much intention and design in all of this. Found a mango on the ground. Something got into that. Man, this place just keeps going. Looks like they're doing some air layering on maybe like a Suriname cherry or Barbados cherry. You know, where you put tin foil around some sphagnum moss or some light soil. You label it after kind of scratching up and scarring and removing the bark of the branch, and then the tree will root into the medium, and then you can cut back here, and then basically you can plant this and have a whole separate tree that can be planted away from the mother tree. These look like giant birds of paradise, but I don't think that's what they are. They're beautiful though. We've got some bright orange birds of paradise that are amazing here. I don't know if we'll see them on this walk. Washington palm. Just go straight up. Oh, there they are. Birds of paradise. Really beautiful. Some heliconias in there. Dendrocalamus bamboo. So this can really be used as timber, really very thick. It's very strong. Air potato climbing up. Like we got a sugar apple. Let's see what it actually is. Yeah, it is a sugar apple, and Annona sumara. Variety is green. I think I might have made a wrong turn. Let's turn back. Yeah, they're also demonstrating all sorts of new ways of growing food, or maybe not new, but for example, behind that cement wall there's like an urban gardening for developing countries, third world countries, whatever you want to call them, as examples of how all these things can be grown with very low technology and just materials that they will have at hand. They have their livestock with the trees. There's avocado out there. There's some citrus. And those bags are to prevent disease. So it prevents pests that carry the disease and transport the disease from touching the leaves. Apparently there still is disease. There's laurel wilt for the avocados, but there's not much they can do about that because the beetles will get underneath the nets. But yeah, the sheep are in here sometimes, and they'll actually eat the avocado leaves as part of their diet. Maybe even fall on avocados, I don't even know. sapodillas. I guess they all used to be this big, but I guess Hurricane Irma knocked them down, so many of the others are smaller. Yeah, if you've never had a sapodilla, it's very, very sweet. They're sugary, kind of like brown sugar, maple syrupy. I like them a lot. We got the nursery here, where they're starting thousands of plants. Probably a lot of rare stuff and important plants from around the world.